lost power again. I was a giant baby this morning. I was leaving the house at like 6:45, which is late. Power went out again. Power was out Tuesday again. Power always surges. Excluding natural disasters, the neighborhood my mother lives in, and for those who don't know, I'll just tell you, I live with my mother because I work oil and gas. The industry that I've worked in for over 15 years, there's no work. So I'm doing construction. I was doing plumbing, now I'm doing construction. I get 40 hours a week. With what I make an hour, and I just make the same amount that I've always made an hour, without the overtime, I cannot provide for myself. Not in the sense of having my own place. Everything's expensive. Rent's $200 more a month. Electricity's more expensive. Food's more expensive. Insurance is more expensive. I've got a car that at any second there could be a major. This thing could be trashed tomorrow. It's got 180,000 miles on it. It's 2009. I'm not in a position to live on my own. I can't afford it. If you gave me $30,000, if you paid my credit card off and gave me $25,000, I would be able, while working 40 hours a week, I'd be able to live in my own place for about 2 years, and all that money would be gone because I'd always be digging into it because everything's so damn expensive. Just FYI. This morning, I was incredibly pissed off. The power went out. Again, it's been going out, okay? It goes out all the time. Even when there's, excluding natural disasters, the power in this neighborhood flickers and surges and goes out if you flush a toilet too many times. It's ridiculous. And it's ridiculous because everyone else around us doesn't seem to have that problem. I don't know what's causing that problem, but it's a problem, okay? It's a big problem. I don't like it. It's pissing me off. I don't care about the wind. I don't care about the rain. I don't mind getting wet at work. I don't care if I stink. I don't care if I hurt, okay? I don't care about that shit. What I care about, don't hit me, dude. What I care about is that when I get home, I like AC and lights and power. And especially on my weekends, I like to be able to Bible study, okay? And I like to be able to make music. Okay, that's my one escape. That's the one invaluable process that I don't mind committing, copious amounts of time to, because it helps me identify with my Creator. It helps me identify with who I am. And it brings me into this, profound introspection where I become one with myself and God and, who He made me to be. You take away that shit, I become a very dangerous fucking person, like Michael Douglas in the movie Falling Down, whatever it's called. Very dangerous person, okay? Okay? My psyche starts to whittle away. I start to become a very unhinged person. Shit could happen. Bad shit could happen. And I'm so tired of the power going out. I acted like a massive baby this morning. My mother was being all sweet. I was like, God, I'm tired of this shit. She's like, well, do you have an umbrella? She's so sweet. I'm like, yeah, I got an umbrella. I don't give a shit about the water. I'm tired of losing power. And I start walking to my car. And I got to park at the curb, because her and her roommate use the driveway and all that stuff, rightfully so. And the curb's just got like a foot of water right there. And like a baby, I'm holding my cooler and my backpack. I jump into the water just to be like, I don't care if I get wet. Like a toddler. And as I do that, my AirPods fall out of my backpack onto the ground. They didn't fall in the water. But I picked them up. And I opened my door and I popped my trunk to get my cooler inside there. And I throw my cooler in and the trunk comes down and hits me on my head. So now my head hurts and I'm all soaked. I'm extra wet because I'm acting like a baby jumping in the puddle. And I get in my car and I'm grabbing my head. If I had any neighbors been looking out their window, seeing me act like a massive child, that would have been priceless. Matthew's having a bad day. I think he lost power again. That's another thing too. Often we lose power, but our neighbors across the street, yeah, they got power. Good to go. Good to go. So that's what's going on with me. That's what's happening with me, okay? I'm losing power. Swear to God, if I get home after work and the power is still off, it's just, I mean, dude. If I can't get home and take a shower and fire up my studio and continue making music, I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm so pissed. You don't understand, okay? The power flickers on a perfect day in this piece of shit neighborhood, okay? And there's nothing wrong with the neighborhood. It's just that's what makes it more unnerving, is the fact that most neighborhoods across the city that are identical in price to this neighborhood, we don't live in the hood. They don't have that problem, okay? They don't deal with that. So no one's going to sell me this idea that Centerpoint and the energy company, like, they don't know what's going on with Bear Creek. They do, and I can almost guarantee you it comes down to money. It's all about money. Bastards. Anyways. Well, I called my boss. I left him a voice note. Maybe I'll play that in here at the end of this. I left him a voice note. I'm just telling him, like, hey, I pulled over. I ain't fucking coming. I'm still getting paid. The company's paying me. All right, let's see you later. Bye. I mean, he's my immediate foreman. I know that sounds bad, but he's cool. You know. He called me back. He's like, yeah, I get it. I was calling to tell you to take your time. We work in a high-rise. The elevator takes us up to our floors. I carry a bandsaw and a bucket full of parts because the company won't get a Joe box out here for us to stash our tools, by the way, because they're cheap bastards. I have to anchor in cement anchors into the ceiling so I can hang the sprinkler system, and I have to manually hammer the anchors in. Why? Because the company was buying knockoff Chinese-made adapters that go in a drill that set those anchors, those inserts, and they kept breaking. And when I called the superintendent, he's like, man, those things keep breaking. I'm like, what brand is this? Oh man, I'm not buying the Hiltis. Those cost $100 a piece. I'm like, well, that's why they're breaking, Rob. You're buying Chinese crap. It's not tempered correctly. That's why they're breaking. If you buy a Hilti one, they won't break. Of course, I'm not saying it with that kind of attitude, but I feel that kind of attitude when I'm talking to him. Of course they're breaking. He's probably spending $40 on them, and he bought 3 of them in a week's time because they're Chinese-made crap. There's a lot of stuff that goes into metals to temper it, to make it strong, that you're not typically going to find with a Chinese-manufactured piece of crap tool. Okay? That's why really, really well-refined, tempered impact sockets cost a lot of money, because it's a process. Okay? Though I will say I actually found some Chinese-made sockets on Amazon that worked, and they didn't break or shatter or fracture. So you just got to shop around. However, the point is, they don't love me. Okay? They don't care if I have to drag my bucket. I can't park near the building. I already walk half a mile carrying tools. They don't care. It's all about money, okay? Even though they're stupid, because it takes so much longer having to hammer in these anchors with a metal suspended ceiling in my way than it does to take a drill and go. So they're losing money because they're so frugal and tight with their money anyways. They're just too stupid to not to realize it. But, yeah. Anyways. That's what I'm doing. That's what Rinky Dink's doing. I'm driving in the rain. I'm not giving a shit today. I'm going to pull over. I'm going to get coffee. I'm going to smoke my pipe a million times. I'm taking advantage of the situation. Even when this clears up and there's a rainbow in the sky and the sun comes out and everyone's happy and a little girl's wearing water boots, and she's got a yellow umbrella with yellow boots and yellow slickers, and she's skipping in the rain, I'm going to sit in my car and continue to drink coffee and continue to smoke my pipe because I don't give a shit. That's why. Rinky Dink, it's Friday, just wants to go home and enjoy his life and make music. He's not getting that. I don't know why you're honking at me, jackass. I just don't give a shit. That's the thing. Okay, that's the most important thing to take away from this is how I don't care. This is what happens when a society begins to break down. People start becoming unhinged, acting erratically, getting fed up, and then I'm not funny. Get out of my way! So anyways, I hope you all have a very dry, blessed day with a lot of AC and power to soak up. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. We haven't even gotten through hurricane season here in the South. So that's great. I don't know if this is HARP, cloud seeding. I don't know if this is from CERN and they opened up a different dimension of bad weather. I don't know what's going on here, but I can tell you this. I don't like it, okay? I don't like it. I need gas. This guy's got an umbrella. What a wuss. Put your shoulders back. It's not even raining hard anymore. What a weenie. He's not wearing a suit or slacks. He's just on a stroll. He's got white sneakers, blue jeans, and a black shirt that's tucked in. Okay, black jeans, not blue jeans, but that's just. He probably works from home. Just wants a coffee. Put your stupid umbrella in the trunk. What a queer. See, I bet that asshat's got power at his. This is River Oaks. He probably lives in $1 million condo over here somewhere. He's probably getting some coffee for his wife. All right? He's not even up here for himself. He's just a simp running errands. I bet that's what's going on. What a simp. Paul, I told you I want my coffee Friday morning first thing before 8:30. And here you are at 8:15, and my hot coffee is still not in my hand. Sorry, babe. And he's up here. Paul, don't forget the umbrella. I don't want any coffee on the lid of my Starbucks. Okay. Sorry, babe. I'll get the umbrella. What a simp. I'm getting out of here.